Live.
And we're
Yes.
live.
Welcome to Resistance.
This is the word which she just told me. And the exposed video exposed who's really hunting me down. That's what it exposed. And I have to stay off of here because I'm pissed off. No wonder Lori left that damn domestic terrorist group. Bunch of stalkers.
And we're live. We're live. Live like a fucktard.
AA, fun. Who the hell brought that dumb bastard up on board?
That dumb bastard.
That stalker. That's the one who's trying to become YouTube famous.
So stop that. Let's stop that right there. So, who did bring Damien on board? Wasn't it Lori? Didn't you come on with Lori? Weren't you a co-host with her? Isn't that? Because let's answer the questions. Who brought him on board? Wasn't it? Didn't Lori come on and then you came on next with her?
It might have been Scott.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been.
Right, because I was chatting in Pete's chat actually, and I probably came on with you guys at some point.
Yeah, just thinking about the order. Robbie D was there almost immediately. Who is very happy. He's a black dude, so he's really happy with her right now. But anyway, I regress.
Yeah.
He came on right with Jeff Hayes because Jeff Hayes triggered all this. But yeah. So there's your answer. So who brought him on? Lori did. Thank you, Lori. At least he did something that was freaking made us smile. Anyway.
Do it, so's Jamie. I gotta stay the hell off of here. Yeah, Lori just told me something that Brenda was doing it. Brenda, I'm being on block. I don't want to hear from you ever. No,
You on block, bitch.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it open. Just come try to find me, bitch. Find me.
Wow.
Want me to pause whenever you want me to, guys.
It's just wow.
Love this one.
Had it wrong 4 times, second some candy and everything else. And stalking Mike's girlfriend.
Pause it there, Eric. Let's have a read just through this for a second.
Yes, sir. I didn't even mean to upload this one, but as I'm looking at it, I thank people who are very sincere about stuff.
Right. Well, this is from Proud American, ladies and gentlemen, and she's quote.
I didn't mean to put this on there, but honestly, this isn't part of.
Yeah. Well, let's read through this. It's from Proud American. And she quote, "I apologize, Eric, to think you were like
no, forget that part. Forget all that. Well, no, go ahead. Yeah, actually, go ahead.
The more I get to know her, the more I didn't like. As for Dave, he came on one of her shows, and I, Proud American, was embarrassed by the way he acted. You mentioned her running to Arizona to chase one guy. There were 2 guys she chased in 1 year. Plus Dave, now she really loved Dave. And I thought it was always the driver who were the ones chasing tails. By the way, I twisted her arm and begged her to be friends with Brenda for 2.5 years. I didn't realize I had that much power. The facts are, Lori asked to borrow $375 from Miss Brenda and then pretended while being live that she paid her and even went as far as to forge Brenda's signature.
And let's stop there. And this is why YouTube Court came to be, because this is what she says the facts are, and we give anybody the opportunity to come out and refute those facts, correct?
Correct. Continue. Before she told that lie, she bragged while doing another live show that she will never pay for her back. it took PayPal to retrieve Brenda's money before Brenda proved how she had been scammed. Lori is right where she needs to be.
Oh, before you get there again, this last line that you just read, she would never pay her back. You know, this is your chance to prove otherwise, right? Right.
Right.
I just want to add something before we go on here.
Yeah, go on.
It's like, Proud American in conjunction with Jay Grady.
Birds are like a feather, flock together, and I want no part of that. You know exactly what I mean, Eric, and it don't need to be said. I personally run from people like that. I take pride in who I am, where I've gotten in life, and it.
You don't have to read anymore.
No, don't have to read anymore.
No, that middle part is I did put this here because the middle part.
Yeah, it is.
This is
all right.
Shall we continue?
Yeah, continue. Read out, Daniel.
Yep, and then again, you know, thanks for that heartfelt, real apology. But yeah.
Privacy for stalking. That's what he should do.
It should be noted here that I apologize for being a dick whenever I was a dick. Now let's continue.
He could do it to Eric also. Look how they were coming after me.
He could do what to me also? What did he just say? Could do what?
All right, let's have a look.
Oh, hold on. So if you actually do investigative journalism and look somebody up, that's stalking and invasion of privacy, even though it's public record. Okay, Sam Matard. Okay, yeah. Is that what he should do?
He could do it to Eric also.
All right.
Look how they were coming after Wendy.
Who's Wendy? Look at that. That's cute up there. You guys see that earache?
You better not take that challenge. That was private, what Lori said.
Jamie, can you read this right here? This is part right here from Dave, who deleted this message because Lori was like, "You gotta delete that." Read it. Can you read it?
All right. Yeah, let's read it.
This is sentence right here.
Yeah, let's just read it. Just pause it right there. I'll read it.
This is a sentence. Yeah.
This is from Dave 1. Earache.
So this is third sentence right here.
Yeah, this is from Dave 1. Earache. And this is his quote.
No, just the third sentence. Forget the first two.
Right.
Third one. They may.
What have I ever said that isn't true? You live next to a major city. You cannot even venture into a night. But we are all the same, correct?
This is the part right here.
Yeah, they may be your equals, but they are certainly not mine.
Okay, let me read that again. They may be your equals, but they certainly are not mine. What does that mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
And tell us what's going on in Dearborn. Well, if I pronounce that right. Do you honestly think the cultures of South Africa and Haiti are equal to the cultures of Iceland and Scandinavia?
Yeah, that's enough of that. It really is. But it's this line right here. They may be your equals, but they certainly are not mine. That really matters. And culture, what do you mean by cultures? What does that even mean? But anyway, yeah, let's continue with this ridiculousness. And if you are not a white supremacist, what do they call them now? White nationalist, racist scumbag. I don't know who is. I mean, who says that? They may be your equals, but they certainly, who are they, by the way? But anyway, I regress.
It's okay. Now look, I have an African American cousin. How come it's okay for blacks to be racist but not whites? And she's
Well, it's actually not.
not racist. That was private.
Is that what she's not?
Even Chris Rock said, we got our niggers and we got our blacks. We got our niggers and we got our blacks. We got our niggers and we got our blacks. We got our white. We got our niggers and we got our blacks. We got our niggers and we got our blacks. We got our white trash.
All right, so what we just read, they may be your equals, but they certainly aren't mine. So he comes back with this. Racism is the hatred of another race or belief that another race is superior, inferior to another race. Lori and I never mentioned hating anyone. So isn't that what he just said in his previous statement? That they're not our equals? So isn't that the same thing, guys? Is that so you just basically said that you're a racist, Dave, with this statement. But let's continue.
That was coming from an African American man.
Yeah, Sam, I'm tired. That was coming from somebody who's black. I have lots of black friends, and they do use that word because they're black.
And they can.
Right.
What the fuck? We can't hear her too well.
Let me turn her up.
Yeah.
I was African American and she called me a nigger. So Lori thought I was African American and she called me a nigger. So Lori thought
She sure did.
American and she called me a nigger. Big deal. Don't make something out of nothing. Don't make a federal case about it and put videos up with her first and last name to get her killed. And she lives in Illinois.
So I want to make note of this too here. So here's Lori coming and commenting underneath a fake account, pretending like she's somebody else. You were friends with this girl for 4 years. I mean, why do that? I would say you're lying and being childish, but you're here commenting underneath the video, pretending like you're somebody else. What's anybody see a problem with that? Maybe not.
Come on, man. She had to sue you for endangering her life.
What? Why? Sue.
I can't. Yeah, you know what time I can't come back.
That you can't do?
Because Lori snitched.
She only came back and made like 50 videos after this one, by the way. Probably 100.
Maybe.
I made live streams with everybody.
We invited you. Why don't you come on with us?
Damn stalker, holy shit. Yeah, I already got the sheriff's information. We got all that. Everything, we got it.
So, I mean, what is this what Tamara does? Every day she wakes up and she just corresponds with freaking federal law agencies and the police. That's what she does. All right. Well, she must be pretty important.
And of course, she could see the future too. So,
Damien.
Her husband's gonna drive there.
Is a drunken psychopath.
He can be drunken, but he's not a psychopath.
Bottoms up, Damien.
hey, clink, clink.
You know what? Every psychopath is a narcissist, but not every narcissist is a psychopath. But I regressed.
That's very true.
If not, drunk up, bust her.
Together in another comment. Wait, her son is gay. It's her talking and she's pretending like she's somebody else.
Don't be talking to boss my friend like that.
Right.
He might be drunk up, but he's just a drunk bastard. You can't fault him for that.
Have we used sock accounts before? Yeah, but rarely. And when we do, we admit we did.
I put socks on in the morning.
It's mind-boggling to me to watch her talk like she's. Oh my God.
He's an out of control, drunken psychopath.
Yes, I am.
Dude, I was out of control drunken psychopath too a few months ago. So somebody else will be next. Don't worry about it.
He was snorting something. It wasn't his fault.
Oh, wait a minute. He was snorting something. You guys ready for this? He was snorting something, huh?
What? Did you see me snort anything? The only Coke I do comes out of a bottle.
Hold on, though. Didn't we, God, he was snorting something, huh? Let's listen to Tamara.
Snorting something.
Mute out, guys. Listen to this.
Yeah, mute out, Damien.
What was that, Tamara? Should we fucking play that again? Let's play that again. We probably should play that again.
Now that sounds like somebody snorting something.
Anywho, okay.
That's
Again,
exactly what snorting something sounds like.
would they tell you that freaking? Would they tell you that other people are doing is what they're doing? That's how it works. That's how socialists
Right.
work. That's how Marxism works. These people are freaking lefties. They're freaking libtards.
Good lord.
Boom.
Who is, I think he was snorting meth. Got it. I just want to tell you that I really,
And so here's where, as we did
Takes
on
one
the-
to know one. That's what I say.
see this here, guys. Jamie,
Yes, yes.
can you start at "I've never said"? Can you just read that, just that sentence? I've never said.
Yeah, just hold on. I never said anyone had got payment from anything except from C3 and PA.
Yeah, didn't we just have that conversation last time we had spoken with her? Didn't we have the conversation? All right, well, yeah, you'll see just proof. It's 2 separate times that she said she never said this, and yet we all heard her say it.
She said it.
Yep.
And she did. You know, if you want to.
need you to watch Lori's videos. She left me a comment, but I wasn't sure if she wanted me to make it public or just keep it to myself. So I kept it to myself.
People who don't even know me tell me what a pitiful life I live, blah, blah. Rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off. I'm so blessed and happy. Is that why you never leave your house? Because you're so blessed and happy? Too funny the lengths of games hypocrites and wannabes will go to. Will go. I mean, that's, again, everything. When you're trying to deal with mentally ill socio-psychopaths, remember everything they say, they're saying about themselves. Am I wrong, guys?
No, not wrong at all. That's pretty much a proven psychological fact.
Yep, you're not wrong at all.
Why are they protecting one and
Did
yeah.
you see what Brenda was doing?
What was she doing?
Snorting good.
And she said, "Here's for
Can you read the first line on that one, Jamie?
Yep. Where do you want me to start? I haven't.
Just the first 2 lines on this one.
Yep, sure. Who is saying Pete sent you money? I haven't heard that at all.
That's cool. That's cool. So that's a separate time. Anyway, I regress.
ISP. Call this, call that." I'm thinking,
Oh, now go ahead, read the next line too. Why not?
Yeah, sure. What truth is that everyone researched me back then. You admitted that to me too, as well as another.
Okay, no, I've never admitted that because it never happened. I think refer to my Becky with the Gooder video. You never got researched. Why would we research you? For what reason? Why would we
Let me-
spend money?
Sorry. I was just going to say, let me read the next sentence.
Yeah, go ahead.
And yes, I was the first one to make contact with MCC. Freaked me out when I got. Yeah.
When was that? When did you make first contact with Mark McConnell?
Mark McConnell. Yep.
First people to ever speak with Mark McConnell live on air was myself and Mikey. Really good cop, bad cop, but whatever. You know, let's just keep going with that. Just the part that really should resonate with people is the second time she said that she never said that he paid me. Where I mean, it's called a lie. These people, they actually, when she was on the debate, remember, she was like, "Oh, that's not what I said. Play it again." And she's like, "Well, I was about to say or," and I'm like, "No, you never. Let me play it again." So whatever you make up in your head that you thought you said, that's what's wrong with these fucking people, dude.
It's a lie. Period. Lie.
It's a lie. Correct.
I mean, I'm not a law enforcement officer. I'm not an FBI.
And a lie that you kept going for a long time.
What is this? Why am I going to do So Lori made this video. She does not, she invades our privacy all the, I mean, especially you and Lori. She's the one who's trying to hunt me down, you know, the exposed video.
Okay, is that true? I could have sworn that Lori is the one who actually found out her name, but I regress. So this is a separate thing going on here. This was way back. As I told you guys, I went through my hard drives finally, and I'm surprised they survived. But this was a friend of Mike's at the end. The end of the sentence.
So
End of the sentence.
is this
Or
one
are
of,
you a coward that was driving through the alley in the red SUV taking pictures? And this was years ago, just to let people know this has been going on with Mike forever. So Mike, who doesn't dox people, doxed my house and got my neighbor, because our neighbors have a red SUV, and said my house was a brick house and the house next door was brick. Anyway, I regressed. So this has been going on for a long time. This is her having his friend Sheila Alexander, accuse me and my wife, because he doesn't involve family members, of course,
right.
driving through the alley in a red SUV, taking pictures of it. Why would we drive through the alley taking pictures of his house? But anyway, it's so silly. Yeah, you'll see some things that don't correlate to the audio I'm playing, because we're multitasking, y'all.
So what you're seeing right there on the screen, Sheila Alexander, that is another stock account for Lori?
No, that's a close friend of Mike's, like in real life.
That is a close friend of Mike's. All right.
Yes, and back when we had a falling out for like the 15th time years ago, he tried to accuse me and my wife of driving past our house taking pictures, and he doxed the wrong house, our next door neighbor, who has a red SUV. We don't own a SUV, nor have we ever owned a red SUV. See what I'm saying? It's so obvious.
A SUV, right?
There's so much more. That's what I'm saying. If you guys want to keep playing these games, I mean, this is just like I just scratched the surface of my old hard drive right now. But keep it up, because your credibility is so good. But you are Wendy.
But I was really love for you to
You are Wendy.
because that was a private conversation. You know, I have my cousin who's African American, and her boyfriend pissed her off, and she called him no good, you know what? And it was private. Lori thought I was African American, and she said that, and it doesn't.
This is what Lori was saying about you a couple months ago, but you can trust her. She loves you now, Becky Dean.
Right? Yeah, she loves you now.
Notice we haven't changed our stance one bit about any of this.
Look at the hypocrisy now. Look at it.
Yep.
I would liken Lori's hypocrisy to the hypocrisy of the Christian or Catholic churches that sell shit and take fucking, you know what I mean? Like fucking
there's Jamie there's right there saying
the bucks and tell them God loves them.
What we saw going on with Becky Dean is there was a bunch of really bad people. As much as we can't stand Becky Dean at all, we never wanted to see her freaking take her life. So we watched these people trying to push her into doing this. And the more they pushed her and gaslighted her, the more she attacked everybody around her, including us. And of course, we're going to push back. But when push came to shove, we always pulled back. I always took down my videos, took down comments, said, you know what I mean? It was very apparent.
I don't erase fucking comments. I don't erase comments. If I've made it, I feel it, and that's how I feel. And that's not going to change.
We wouldn't even be putting these comments up, but Lori's the one who opened the door to this, which you'll hear Tamara later say that Lori didn't start this. Lori started this by sharing a private freaking conversation that we had for months. That's how this all started. Period.
Now, before we continue, does Lori, in this what in this screenshot right here that you see, but underneath my comment, suicide is the killer. She's quote, "That's what happens when you are mentally ill and do drugs."
Right.
Okay. Question, Laurie. Do you know anyone that's gone through drugs? Because I'm not trying to beat my own drum here. I am 20 years clean of taking narcotic drugs. I know what it's like being on the other end when you're just almost hitting that rock bottom and suicide.
A personal experience.
Yeah, I have hit rock bottom. I have been close to commit suicide 5 times in my life while I was under the influence of drugs. Right? But how does she know what drugs do to people? Because she hasn't done it herself. Yeah, maybe.
What are you talking about? She hasn't done it herself. She admits that she was a freaking Lori was a big time drug addict, and she's
Yeah, she did that.
No,
She did admit.
If you want to play message wars, we can show those too. The only reason we're showing messages right now is because you started it. As long as you decided to make this move, then I'll make this move. And I'm showing some of the least damaging ones. What she's trying to do is show the most damaging ones. And how much damage did they do, really? They did more damage to her than they did to us.
I'm speaking out of truth. Yes, suicide is the killer. Right? It's not whether you're mentally ill or under the influence of drugs. Suicide's a killer. Continue.
Check this out. We're all going to die anyway, and this is what I have to say about suicide. All right? People throughout time have when
Mike already came out on a live stream and admitted that he interviewed himself. Here, there is no J.R. Thompson. Interviewed himself about a book about himself. Isn't that crazy? Look at the date too, 2017. This is more than 2 years ago, and this is still the same playbook with this kid.
It can happen. Go back. You know.
I would rather stick my dick in a blender than go back with any of these people. Just to let you know, damn it, Dark.
Seriously, man, I'd love for you to apologize to Lori.
Well, I think she'd retract that now after what I heard her say about Lori today.
Well, of course, this was recorded a day ago, and these people change their alliances and allegiance by the day.
Wow, that's insane.
How funny did it change 24 hours later, boys?
So here's what Mike wrote about himself for his article that he was interviewing himself. The claim there was some world-renowned journalist.
Oh my goodness. I rubbed elbows.
About 5 minutes. And they got good energy, but it wasn't the same about you being there. He probably felt the same way.
We can't hear it a bit, Eric. You can turn it up, man.
If you guys meet up again.
You to talk to Mike and Lori again and be friends, man. Because the love's there. The love's always going to be there. But we're human. We make mistakes and we screw up. It's what we do. But now
we take entire private chats and try to destroy the other person with them. That's love.
What to do? Make sure it never happens again. You learn from this.
Okay. Right.
Remember whenever Lori said,
like she's like the therapist now. Yeah, last night her nose was bleeding and she freaking was going to the hospital, but today she's the therapist.
like marriage. That's true. She said we haven't fallen out.
Well, we all gotta have different hats, you know what I mean?
Like how I do. I have videos and I go off. That ruins it.
That's true.
over description. I should have.
Yeah, and let's stop there again, and because everything's changed now. But here's JR, the famous journalist, interviewing Mike Soror. You've been to rallies. You're a huge Second Amendment supporter, and you have a show on YouTube. What does it mean to be a patriot? Oh my God!
Wow.
Being a patriot is someone who defends the Constitution. I've taken that oath.
Really?
But you disable your comments, you disable your thumbs, and don't allow comments from people who have an opposing opinion.
Where did he take that oath? That's what I want to know.
Where?
When did he take that oath, and to whom did he give that oath to?
I'm just saying, how much more ridiculous do you need to be? I'm in my worst freaking being on the air way too late with way too much to drink. I've never pretended that I interviewed myself by some world famous journalist about my poetry book.
Your 24-page poetry book.
God.
Well, let me tell you, you can't drink too much. I don't think.
We're all bipolar. No, you are, but I don't think everybody is. Everybody is. What's up with these statements? Everyone knows everybody's bipolar. Everybody. What?
Everybody's bipolar.
There's some things wrong. We got some issues.
Can't you feel your manic swings?
We all have. I'm sure all of us can agree upon that. We all need anger management.
We can all. So here's another one, guys. It's contest time for Mike Soror. Contest time. You can get yourself a free No Forgiveness T-shirt and a copy of the new album Indulgence. And you see, you got one like, which.
and he liked it himself. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, 2 comments. One from somebody else. He just invited well over 100 people. They never showed up.
Get down with the sickness.
It's trying to tie together that this kid is like the most malignant narcissist sociopath you've ever met.
Get a free T-shirt and album.
Yeah, who won the contest?
You can right, come on YouTube court and find out who won the contest. You can even attend a Leroy Finicum rally and be the only one.
Mike won it.
Nighthawk.
Mike won the fucking. I bet he won it.
Come on, Mike. Keep talking smack about me, please. Please keep talking smack about me.
You know she will.
You guys seen this one? Oh! You guys discuss this one right here, guys. See, you know what's amazing to me is that a lot of these people, they don't have jobs, so they're online all day, like logging evidence. Like people like Clomax, like I have 15 hard drives, 5,000 terabytes, I got everything, and yet we're finding stuff like this part time. I discovered. I wonder what you were associating. I wonder. Yeah, you know what? There's really nothing to discuss about this. It speaks for itself, doesn't it?
She just wanted to leave.
It absolutely does.
You know who ruined it? Damien.
It was you, Damien.
What about me?
Yeah.
No,
what I do now?
Well, you ruined the group because she knows everything about the group, so you ruined it. Notice none of these people. Usually, they're always here, right, in the chat room, like talking smack. Why are none of them here tonight? You want to know why none of them are here? Because we're completely exposing them with truth and facts.
Oh no, they're in Becky's chat room right now.
What could they possibly come in and refute right now?
Becky's live right now, so they're in Becky's chat room.
Okay, that's great. They'll come back and watch. What could they possibly refute about this? I mean, it's right there. Agent 19 will love on this crap area. Okay. Yeah, you wonder why people associate you with.
Glad you're talking to Agent 19.
Right. I mean, come on. She's live again. She'll be live all night. But okay. We're at 10 minutes out of an hour and 2. So
Oh no, tomorrow I'll be, and then tomorrow we'll.
explain this comment here, Kim.
No. That Chad's in the chat room is getting
No, Kim. I'm saying Kim's in the chat room right now, and we're on a comment from Kim. Are we not? We're on a comment from Kim. So Kim,
No, that's not Kim. You know who that is, right?
it's all about you. No, that's Kim in the chat room. It's all about you. Problem. That's Kim right there.
Oh, it's all about you. Oh, okay. Whatever.
Correct. Anyway,
looking at someone else.
Kim, if you're wondering why people would think, if you think people would wonder why you're associated with Agent 19, well, look at this comment right here.
Oh,
you.
have a look. Have a real hard look.
Oh, I can't see Kim because I blocked her.
It's all right. I got it covered. That's.
Oh wait. No, I didn't.
So here we have Becky Dean offering to have her son beat my ass, whether it be in the ring or the street or wherever, threatening me with her son, but she doesn't threaten anybody.
Nope. Is that what she doesn't do?
The fact that she did this, I could have taken a personal protection order out against her just with this alone. But I mean, yeah, I don't do those. I personally protect myself.
No, Denny,
Hold on. All right, Kim. Agent 19 looks at all these videos. No, he doesn't. Him and Monograph have been silent for a very long time. They don't look at this shit. Why would they look at these videos?
Yeah, who gives a fuck anyway?
Right. I give those two credit to a degree because they put out news and they're actually exposing some bad dudes. It's not like bad dudes aren't able to expose bad dudes. It happens. So I mean, at least they're doing some news stories. What we're trying to show you guys is that your stations are exclusively this kind of stuff. Just drama. No news. There's no truth. There's no long, intricate discussions about thermite or nukes or no planes or planes or direct energy weapons. There's none of that. It's just drama. But anyway, I regress.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Becky Dean in the chat room.
Oh, see now. All right, now and again, you saw, and guys, please allow me to frickin' go here because I've had a lot more time to keep myself from getting too worked up because I know how it goes with this. All right, so let me read the questions here. Oh, really? Where did I say an illegal fight? Refer to one of your videos where you said we could do it in the street or the ring. But regardless, you're the one who threatened your son against me. And then you retracted. And Connie doesn't put out any content on stuff, Damien. And Connie doesn't. Okay, what the hell does that mean? Anyway.
Proud. She's talking about Proud American. And how would you know? Because you fucking.
Connie doesn't do any shows. She doesn't.
God, can you see?
Yeah, Connie doesn't do any shows. The people. Have I mentioned one person that doesn't do shows tonight? Nope.
That's what ruined it. That's what ruined it right there. Oh, God.
No, she's mad because I mentioned that Proud American put out a lot of really fantastic.
Well, yeah, dude, of course. They're going to talk about something completely unrelated to what we're talking about to deflect.
Yeah, they can fuck off because.
But it has nothing to do with anything.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Looking Glass was. Well, they're just a chatter in our chat room.
Not upset because you commented under me, not directly under vid. Okay. And as I'm going, here's another comment. You know what's interesting? The way this is syncing up right now is that Becky Dean just said,
because they work as a fucking gang stalking group. That's what they're doing. Come over here. Okay, they're a gang of trolls. That's what they are. They're a gang of trolls trying to find a billy goat, and they are having a hard time finding one.
So right here, at the same time as Becky Dean said, I'm not upset because you commented under me, not directly on your video. So you're upset because I've commented underneath other videos. Well, here's a video underneath Monograph who like we're arch enemies, right? And here you are in their chat room saying what? But you want to talk about me? Okay. Have I gone to Monograph chat room and talked about you? I mean, are you serious right now? Seriously, why are you doing this? Why? Because you're just looking stupid. And is it our intent to hurt you or demean you? Absolutely not. But you're doing it on your own right now. You're actually in the chat room talking about me commenting under other videos about you. But here we have you going to not just a random chat room, but one of my arch enemies, one of the people who called the police to my house, trying to get them to attack me. Insane. Just insanity.
Oh, God.
Yes, sir.
You know what? Don't even answer that question. Anyway, I just want everyone to have a very beautiful Christmas. I really have to get going. After Lori, oh my God, Eric, watch Lori's video.
Oh, I did. Which I had never. I stopped watching all those videos for a while, but I did. What was Brenda doing to you? Because today she was all good again. All right, here we go again in the chat room. How as you're with my stalker who wants to kill me, Eric? What do you mean with your stalker? What does that even mean? Who wants to kill you?
Maybe she thinks you're like lovers or something with, I don't know.
Becky, you've taunted her. You've made fun of her so many times that people have lost count. So it surely sounds like that you're not very scared of her to begin with. It's all about you. You're playing Tamara. You don't say. You're all getting played.
You're here right now in our chat room.
Why don't you take a look inside?
All of you. You're all in here. You fucktards.
And we're
all
not,
of you.
Unlike
it proves you're fucktard.
Hold on. Yeah? Unlike them, we're not banning anybody, no matter what you say, unless you say something about inciting violence, then we will ban you. But other than that, we're not banning anybody. Becky, you went through and banned everybody tonight in your live stream that didn't agree with you. You do realize that, right? But you're for the First Amendment. Okay. 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 Oh, what is that?
Are you kidding?
Who wants to read that one?
Which one?
What's up now on the screen? Who wants to read that one?
Right, yeah, here goes.
Dean is out of her mind.
Write me the check and I delete the pics. You don't. I send them to my family, to your family and co-workers, and on the deep web.
Yeah, that's Lori talking to Brenda, right?
You still there, Eric?
Icons there.
Hold on a second. I laid out. What'd you say?
Yeah. This is when Laurie was talking to Brenda, right?
No, that's how. This is from her and I talking.
Oh.
God, be careful when you say stuff like that, man. No, yeah. This is from Lori and I's chat.
Huh.
Yep. So again, write me the check and I delete the pics. I don't send them to your family, friends, coworkers, and on the deep web, even offering to put them on deep web. This is Lori in her own words saying this. And the only way that they can defend themselves now from this kind of stuff is to say that I photoshopped this or something. That's the only way. And they've already tried to use that. But let's continue.
Well, all you have to do is get Facebook to release it to you, and they will because it's yours. And yeah, you have the whole conversation.
Yeah. Have a drink,
Wow.
boys. Have a drink.
Wow, let's keep going.
I just took a drink because I
remember I'm the one who invited Monograph on to talk to me too.
Laurie, I am going to drop you the link right now.
No, not right now. When we're done with this, because she might not want.
Okay.
By the time we're done with this, she might not want to come on anymore, guys. See what I'm saying?
That may be true.
It's too much. Don't ever trust her. Okay, with anything. I could say something now, I'm not. Just don't ever trust her. Lori never once violated the
Hold up, Dave. Hold up.
Lori never once violated my privacy. She's the one who put the freaking private chat out in the first place. Did Tamara really just say that? Okay.
Eric, just hold up for a second. Lori wants to come on
Why?
right now. Right now.
No, I'm done. I'm off. I'm presenting my evidence right now. She can come on and present hers after I present mine. How about that? Is that
Agreed.
fair? I'm presenting my evidence. I will shut up and she can present hers. Oh yeah, and here I mean we have something unrelated, but I'm pretty sure that indicates that your man's cross-dresser there, Lori. Just saying. Just saying. But
Play the case, Eric. Play the case, man.
what's wrong? There's nothing wrong, Lori. Nothing at all. I'm putting my case up. You can put your case up when I'm done. You are more than. It's not like you're going to be up all night and through the morning making videos in chat rooms anyway. You got some other place to be.
Look, you know she's not like that. You know she's not.
All this reminds me of is a little fat kid sitting in my basement being tough guy. You're nothing more than a little fat kid. But yet on the internet you think you're just some kind of god.
So there's Mike being a complete blasphemous guy on a cross. You're good with that, Christians? Okay, cool. Just I want to make sure that you guys are cool with that. Him fucking totally shitting on Jesus right now. Glad you're good with that. It's okay. We're all from different. We're allowed to be different. Yeah, and we're all allowed to choose who our friends are. So you're good. Here's my question to you, Lori. I sleep unlike you guys. Dude, shut up. You're up all night in chat rooms. What are you talking about? Especially when there's a show about you. What are you talking? You sleep unlike, so we don't sleep? What does that even mean?
I definitely get sleep.
Anyway, when you come on, Lori, when we're done with this, you're more than welcome to come on. Please explain to me how you're cool being friends with and praising and doing shows with somebody who would do this to Jesus.
To mock him.
Yeah, all y'all. Oh, here we go. All right. So I'm going to mute my mic. Let's not interject too much. We'll get through this. 10:30, it is in the middle of the night. Then why are you on shows in the chat rooms at 3:30 in the night? What are you talking about, Lori? It's 10:30 on fucking Friday. Oh my God, that's late. What are you, 90? Anyway, I regress. Let's do this, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Lori, if you want to come on after this is over, I mean, after we get through this, my presentation here, then more than welcome to.
Land of the weird, land of the wacky, land of the fucktards. The madness just keeps on rolling along.
In 2/10 of a mile, turn right.
You've got to be the dumbest group of criminals ever to exist.
Turn right.
Oh my God, I have to stop. Why can't I be there to address what is on the screen? What you people do is block and kick people out who have opposing opinions. And I'm actually graciously allowing you to come on when I'm done with this and refute it. How does that even compare? Guys, I mean, am I wrong here? You guys really let us talk in chat rooms, but you want us to let you come on the show to refute it. At the end, you shall be granted that privilege. Until then,
Laurie, wait for your turn. Eric is presenting something. Wait.
What would you? Hold on. You're. I think I should be able to discuss what is presented on the screen. That's what the chat room's for, Lori.
Onto West 8 Mile Road.
Geez, where do we start? Where do we start with this? Oh, Becky, Ian. Let's start with you, Becky. You do know in court that you're not able to lie, right? When you lie, it's a big deal. Contempt of court, lying under oath. You do realize that I lost track, 60, 70, 100 videos you made over this time that you deleted or put on private. I'm glad you said.
Proceed 5 miles. On Currents Road.
Criminals, they always fucking say too much because they're idiots. You have everything on thumb drives. I have most of the videos too. If you try to say that you didn't say something or you don't have that video, it'll be brought up. And whether I have or not, other agencies have them. Wink, wink. We really are almost at the end game stage. I've been telling you this. I told you this about a month ago. Because compared to the what? 50, 100 videos you make mentioning my name, you people, to the 1 or 2 I make every couple months defending myself, no evidence of a gang stalking there. None. A whole gang full of people. Literally. Coming after a couple of the
Yep, and they're here now.
schools. Dum. So Becky, stuff that you say that aren't true, like some weird crap, like I want somebody to hold you down and crush Doritos on your chest. I never fucking said that.
And if I ever did, present evidence, because I never did.
And you said it live. But that's just like one of 1,000 things that you said. They're complete lies, slander, defamation.
Well, of course she's recording Silent Stalker. This is what she does for a living. This is her job.
About me. I've said it over and over again. I stand by anything I've said in these messages. Anything I've said in private chats, I stand by it. Because I've known it's been monitored. By other agencies, everything. Man.
By the way, before I finish this, Looking Glass is the non-partial moderator, and you will see is impartial. He will not ban, block anybody unless they try to incite violence or say some stuff that's completely off the wall. Unlike these other people who just throw you out of their room if you have a different opinion.
Ass fucking criminals. Understand the amount of people that are involved in this? That the court case is going to drag on for years and years and years. Well, for most of you, it won't drag on too long. Because thanks to you idiots, you're all going to be subpoenaed. You're all going to be rounded up in the same spot. And some of you are going to get arrested on the spot. Because there's more to this, people, than you think. It's more than just poor Becky D. Poor me. Somebody who just sits around her house all doesn't even leave her house. With all the time in the world to get online, going everywhere, and checking out every chat, stalking people. Some of these players involved are involved in child trafficking. I gave you that.
I hope you caught that, folks.
I had something about this a while ago when I told you that I work with somebody who does documentary films and works closely with law enforcement when it comes to child trafficking.
You see, while these people are all sitting around with their hurt feelings and acting like freaking mentally ill fucktards, there's a deeper thing going on here. And some of them are planted right inside you. Some of them are people that you're saying, I love them. Well, just wait. It's about the children, right?
Fictitious litigation brought on the courts. Oh, threats of bodily harm too, Becky. See, remember the video? Without threatening bodily harm to me, using your son? See, your dumbass. I'm always specific about saying in a ring or a cage, where it's legal. You, on the other hand, said it could be on the street. Yep, threats against me. Trying to take a PPO out against you now? Dumb criminals. Some of these people involved, like Clodash, you better really Clovis in a wheelchair, not making that shit up. Refer to my Becky with the Good Hair video, where you clearly fucking threatened to come to my house with your comrades. You're gonna be revealed too, dude. There's no way out of this for you now. Acting like you're all nicey-nicey. The thousands of videos you put out threatening people, acting like a lunatic, nosebleeds. You fucking dumb cunt. Two-faced cunt. What idiots don't know this? And there's a lot of eyes on Lori right now about that double homicide investigation. Sure, a lot of them.
Okay, Becky Dean, yes, don't lie under oath, Eric. I haven't. Okay. You just lied live on YouTube, though. Okay. Okay.
See what these people are trying to do? They're trying to deflect from their own criminal activity. So we stop asking.
No, Lori, when you say, again, we are on the same side, we are not on the same side. In fact, your side, Jamie, Damien, nor have ever said about anything about sides. You're the ones who are constantly using the word sides, but I regressed.
Hey, what is tomorrow night's real name? Notice nobody's asking that anymore. Hey, what could be the involvement? And where are they? Well, those will be asked. Dumb criminals. Mike, you're hilarious, dude. So anyway, there's nothing to do with just the fact that you were talking to this person and friends with this person at the time, which actually made the death threats about to me and my family. It has to do with before that time, when you had waste dedicated to stalking myself and others. You were friends with this person, talking to her. She was praising you.
Make a legal U-turn.
Well, the point is,
Then
you
you
and
enter the
Becky
line.
Dean
Turn right.
were using this woman, stalking and harassing me. And of course she pulled out when she started making death threats to my family. That was all part of the plan, probably. Most likely, all messaging, all phone records, everything, guys, has been fucking tracked. What part of this don't you understand? And recorded. Everything that you fucking logged online has been recorded. Stupid ass criminals. No idea. The shitstorm coming your way.
Proceed 2 miles.
And you just keep pushing and pushing it, adding more to the file. Every single day. Multiple people. Kim. Multiple people. Coming out multiple videos. While the rest of us are making 1 or 2 in defense. So screwed. So screwed. So dumb. Mike openly admitted last night he left his laptop running at work while he was doing a live stream. Like,
You know what, Becky? This would go all night long because I know that's what you do all night long. Is this? If I had to go back and hunt, but I will, and I'll put the video out where you said it could be in the street or in a ring.
at your workplace using a corporation. Slander, harass, and put down people, senior citizens, and regular people. The only reason you still have your job right now is because you have a child, a young freaking child, a baby, and a girlfriend.
So let me explain this one here, Mike. You're at work at a corporation, and you're clearly online constantly, even leaving your laptop running there, using it to attack people online. That ain't cool, dude. But because I have a good heart, I haven't done anything about it.
Probably has no idea what a fucking loser you are. What a mentally ill fucktard you are. You feel me?
Challenged a legal match. I challenged a legal match with signed papers. Incorrect, Dean Machine. I challenged a legal match with signed papers. I challenged a legal match with signed papers. Not you.
Dumb fucking idiot.
No, no, it's all about you. I'm not going to get Mike fired now. What I'm saying is that I'm well within my legal rights to make a call to his corporation and let him know what he's doing on company time. But whatever.
Slander, lies, over and over again. You didn't catch Becky?
Which is a video I've done from work, by the way. Such lies not worthy. I'll wait for you to do the vid and refute the slanderous lies Eric is spewing right now. What's spewing, Becky? Please do tell. You'll wait. Of course you'll wait to do a video to refute. Becky, your entire channel. That's all it is dedicated to. That's all it is. You're not reporting any news. Even when you're trying to talk about the Bundys and the Oregon standoff, you had to start talking about yourself and court and the defendant. You're unable to. Anyway, whatever.
Talking to her the other night on the debate.
There is legal fights for street fighting. I agree. I challenged Monograph to one. Yes, I remember that. I do. That is. It's called something combat. Something where you agree upon it. Sure. My point is that you said that my son is going to beat my ass.
Mutual combat.
Or not. That's you using your son to intimidate me. What part of this aren't you seeing? I'm so surprised you guys. You guys must see things through a completely different, looking glass. You must see things completely different because everything you're bringing up in the chat is so ridiculous. It's like arguing with children.
That's your line.
Oh, Lori yawned.
She listens to what she said about me getting paid by Pete Santilli.
Hold on, guys. Did anyone want to take a 5-minute break at all?
What's up?
Go ahead.
Did anyone want to take a 5-minute break?
Who couldn't stand you or Mike, Lori? Jeff Hayes, which shows has he done with you guys lately? Last year, couple of years. Or Billy Talent.
Turn left onto West 9 Mile Road.
Well, there's people that have been watching.
10th of a mile. Turn
And
left.
they've said stuff too. They're not even involved in this, but will gladly come. And testify and help out on my behalf.
Again, in 300 feet, turn right.
You're unbelievable. It's like you people want to go to fucking prison, jail. It's like you people want massive lawsuits piled on top of you. I called it out a long time ago. It's a big fucking money grab. It's so lawsuits can come out. Some people are already just sit on their ass all day and collect a check. It takes stuff from hardworking people like me. Oh, Lori. My job's a hobby. Owning a fitness company's a hobby. Coaching fighting is a hobby.
Turn right.
Personal training's a hobby. I supported my son for 6
Let me write that down because when Lori comes on, I would like to address her saying that my job's a hobby. We need to freaking get that one too.
I was exhausted when I got home. Because
Again, I want, but those.
Okay, Eric, hold up, Eric. We got
What?
Laurie. You got to mute yourself. We got Laurie, Damien. You have to mute yourself. Laurie, I'll add her in. Right? So it's going to be between you and her. But you got to make sure that you do
I already
not
have my
talk
chance.
over it.
No,
All right.
you can just say her piece. I'm going to mute out.
Hey guys. I'm not going to sit up here and talk to myself. I'm up here to talk to Eric.
Eric, unmute yourself, man.
Okay.
Hello, Eric. You want to talk like adults?
Sure.
You know that I bowed out because I just needed some time. You sent me a text message telling me how much that you loved me and respected me and how much you supported me for wanting to back out. And then
Yes.
you come on to my video the next day bashing me.
Yeah. That's because I found out why you backed out.
Why I backed out. I told everybody why I backed out.
Okay. Please let us know why you backed out.
I backed out because of the video, because of what happened with Ann, with Hurricane Ann.
So if that's the reason you bowed out, then why did she come back on the show less than 2 weeks later?
I don't know why she did.
Well, because it wasn't that big a deal, apparently.
But it was a big, I was very embarrassed.
Really, if it was that big a deal, then why did she
It
come
was.
back to the show less than 2 weeks later, Lori?
I can't answer for Ann. She's not
Perhaps
here.
because it wasn't that big a deal.
Well, it was for me.
Okay, well, you know what? You could have told me that, but whatever. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm sorry that I what, hurt your feelings that I left?
Nothing to do with hurting my feelings. It has a lot more to do with you sharing private messages.
I didn't do that until after you made the first video bashing me.
Whoa, wow. All right. You know what?
Whoa. You did.
You backed out of the Sentinels, and within a day, you shared a bunch of private messages.
I made a video.
What are
telling
you
people that
talking about? Dude, you're getting your timelines messed up.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh, I'm 100% confident you are.
No, I made a
I can
video.
prove it. Later, I'll bring the video up.
I made a video and I put it out there why I left the Sentinels.
Yep.
Yep.
And
what?
And then you shared private messages for no particular. You shared private messages first. I never shared one private message till you did.
I didn't say that. No, you made a
No,
video.
that's why I'm asking you. Who shared private messages first, me or you?
Probably me.
Probably you, or was it you?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Thank you for admitting that.
But you made the first trash video against me.
Okay, trash videos and sharing private messages.
After you came onto the video, if you came underneath the video and the messages and you started bashing me, you know what? All bets were off after that.
Cool.
Cool.
So you will share private messages because what? I'm so confused what you're talking about right now.
I know you're so confused. You're always confused when you're on the spot, huh?
What should I be confused about?
I don't know. Why are you confused? You tell me why you're confused. I'm not gonna go around. I'm not gonna go around in circles and having you do your circle talk, because it's not gonna work with me. You seem to forget, Eric. I've been your friend for 4 years. Okay.
Yeah, not really. On and off.
No, not really. Okay.
On and off. Well,
okay.
You say that's reasonable? On and off.
On and off for 4 years?
Correct. We had a
falling out for what, a month?
No, longer than that.
Really? Longer than that? How long was it?
Longer than that. Lori, why don't you tell people why we had the falling out back then? Because apparently you're the one who was exposing Pete Santilli to me rather than vice versa.
I was exposing Pete Santilli to you.
Please tell. I'm glad you brought that up, though. So we had a falling out previously. Why was that? And
because of Pete Santilli. Because of Pete Santilli.
Who came back and apologized to who?
I came back and apologized to you.
Why was that?
What do you mean, why was that?
Why
because
did you
we
come
were
back
friends.
and apologize?
Because we were friends, first and foremost.
You apologized
to
because
each
why?
other.
We had a falling out over X, and you apologized because of Z.
I apologized
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't want our friendship to suffer over something so minuscule as a disagreement.
That's great, but who ended the friendship? Was it me or you?
Who ended it?
It was you.
No.
Oh, it was me. I ended the friendship. Okay.
Yeah, you did. All I did was walk away. All I did was walk away from the Sentinels. That wasn't ending a friendship.
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about years ago. The last time we had a falling out, which I
don't remember.
Welcomed you back. Well, to fill people in and correct me if I'm wrong, it's because Lori was playing both sides.
I wasn't playing both sides.
Oh, yes, you were. And that was.
No, I was not playing both sides.
Oh, yeah. Then what were you doing then?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was trying
the other side.
I was trying, just like you were,
I was.
trying to figure out the truth about all of
I
that.
didn't infiltrate both sides though. I just stuck to one side.
I didn't infiltrate any side. You were talking to Deb Jordan too.
No, I'd already figured out.
Oh my God. Yes, you were.
Okay. You say so.
What do you mean if I say so?
So
You were talking to Deb Jordan too.
okay. I'm the one who did the live stream in the middle of the night, calling her out. And after that, you bailed. I mean, it's funny because you keep forgetting like the timeline of how things went. It's cracking me up, really.
You know what? Frankly, I don't give a crap what happened in the past.
Okay, well,
You're bringing up something that you're bringing
the only thing we're talking about right now is the
Can I
past.
talk? Can I talk?
Sure, go ahead.
You're bringing up something in the past that we had forgiven each other about, and we have moved past it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay, so what's the deal? Why are you bringing it up?
Because of what just happened.
Because of what just happened has nothing to do with that.
It has nothing to do with you doing the exact same thing in the past. Okay, continue.
It has nothing to do with that. I left.
You did this in the past already, once.
I left the Sentinels.
And now you're doing it again. It has nothing to do with that. Okay, I'll meet out.
I left the Sentinels because I got tired of you guys. You guys
Who are the
didn't
Sentinels,
realize.
by the way? I would like to know. Can you say who the Sentinels are? These infamous.
Don't care who they are.
Who?
Don't care who they are.
Well, I mean, when you say I left the Sentinels, you should probably say.
I left everybody knows who the Sentinels is.
No, everybody does not know who they are.
No, shut up.
Everybody knows. Well, tell them.
I'm not going to say.
All right, refresh my memory who the Sentinels are.
What is this? The short bus class?
Oh, I'm asking.
Everybody knows who the Sentinels are. Eric, everybody knows.
You just said I left the Sentinels, and I'm asking you. Okay, you left the Sentinels. Who are the Sentinels? That's all I asked.
I left the Sentinels.
Who are the Sentinels?
I'm not answering that.
Well, my name is not Eric Sentinels, and so I'm saying when you say you left the Sentinels, all I'm asking is who is the Sentinels?
I'm not answering your question because everybody knows.
So you're going to say I left this group, and you're not going to say who they were, though?
Because everybody knows who they are.
No, everybody does not know who they are.
Well, anybody who's worth a fuck knows who they are.
No, there's a lot of people who are worth a lot of fucks who have no clue.
I'm not answering your question.
What are you talking about?
I'm not answering your question.
All right, continue.
I'm not answering your question. I left the Sentinels. I'm not answering. If you keep talking over me, we're done.
Yeah, I'm going to mute. Go ahead.
I left the Sentinels because you guys didn't realize that every time you made a video about Tamara, okay, she came back on me.
Who are you guys?
Here we go. Eric's talking over everybody again.
Lori, but you said I left the Sentinels. You won't say who they are. And then you said I left you guys. You won't even say who you guys are. What you see what I'm saying? All I'm asking is for you to mention who you're talking about. There might be people that watch the show, believe it or not, that aren't involved in this that want to know what you're talking about. If I just tuned into the show, I wouldn't have a freaking goddamn idea what the hell you're talking about. Am I wrong?
Doesn't matter if anybody else cares.
It doesn't matter, Lori.
I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to them.
Okay, so you left the Sentinels. I'm
not talking to them. Can I finish, please?
I would love for you to finish, but you have to define what you're talking about.
You know what? I'm not talking to them. You know who I'm talking about.
Instead of saying you guys, say Damian, Eric, and Jamie or something. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm asking for. And I won't interrupt. But these vague terms, the Sentinels, you guys.
I left the Sentinels because you, Damian, and Jamie. Is that better?
So myself, Damian, and Jamie are the Sentinels. Thank you. That's all I wanted you to. I just wanted you to answer that question. I appreciate it.
I left because you, Damian, and Jamie were doing videos, going to bashing Tamara. But you know what? It wasn't you that was coming back on. It was me that was coming back on. You guys aren't the ones who have had your family members desecrated over the last few months. Did you happen to see the video she put out today?
Yeah, I think we played some of it earlier.
Do you think that's funny?
I don't think any of it is funny.
Do you think any of it's funny? Do you not think that I would lose my shit eventually because of
No,
somebody
no,
doing
I
this?
know, Lori. I never
You
thought you would lose your shit.
know that this woman has made 84 videos in the last 7 days?
Yeah, Becky Dean's made double that on me. What's your point? I never thought you'd lose your shit. No, Lori, I did not.
Oh, really? You never thought I would lose my shit?
No, I had more respect for you than to believe you would lose your shit.
Really? You don't think that months, that over a year of not knowing who murdered these people and getting bashed on every day, I wasn't going to lose my shit? How about one of you guys do that? Let's see how
know, Lori, you mentioned in videos that you didn't even really know these people well. You met them like a few times.
It doesn't matter. I'm still being accused of killing them. Do you get that?
I do. Listen,
do you understand that?
I do. And you see, I have compassion. I even had compassion when Becky came on. So what I'm trying to figure out is what happened to you and why what happened, man?
Because I'm tired of all of this.
Yeah, I thought we got into this because we were going to fight the big bad powers that be, the New World Order.
And we got sidetracked
by this. Over chat room disputes.
And we got sidetracked by this bullshit.
No, you got sidetracked. I'm still right on track. That's what I'm saying. When how do
you think that I could deal with everything?
Lori, you just bailed on me, dude, without even a phone call.
I'm sorry.
And you act like I'm supposed to just be cool with that?
No.
But the shit that you're bringing up right now is ludicrous right now. You bailed on me, and then you're showing private chat messages.
Can we please talk in private?
Like, oh, Lori, that's okay. I understand that. I've never done that.
Eric, can we please talk in private?
Yes, Lori, we should talk in private rather than this way. Absolutely. Because if you believe my intentions were ever to get on here and hurt people, then tell me now.
I never thought this would
show your face.
I never thought that of you.
The way I've been bashed on by you guys, that's what it seems like right now. And how can you blame me?
And ditto.
And I'm not the one that said I'm leaving Lori. Like, okay, you say the Sentinels are truth, right? Right? I say I'm leaving Lori Alexander because there is no group, but that would be my co-host. I'm leaving Lori Alexander. No hard feelings. She's still family, but I'm just leaving. And then come back and tell me you're leaving. The reason you're leaving is because you were insulted by some random funny video I made to make people laugh.
It wasn't that.
And then that person comes back and wants to come on the show again.
Eric,
that's how much she thought of it. She was so insulted by it. She wanted to come back on the show less than 2 weeks later. That's ridiculous.
To me, that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Okay, well, again, isn't that what happened years ago with us? I don't turn my back on my close friends no matter what. There is no straw that breaks my
back on you.
I believed in you. You were a smart chick, and I don't know what you're doing right now, and I don't know why you're doing it with these people, because you know exactly in your heart what you think of these people. So I have no idea what you're doing, and that's why we should have this private conversation and not on the air. So I have no idea who you are or what you are anymore, Lori. None.
I'm a person who is tired of getting accused of things I didn't do.
The one person that would have taken a bullet for you in the dick, that's your solution? And go back to some of these people you're hanging out with right now are freaking child traffickers, Lori. Wake up call. And you're praising them and saying you love them. And I'm trying to figure out where you're coming from and why you did any of this.
I don't know of anybody who's child trafficking, but if you think that I would be with somebody that is, then you never knew me.
Did I accuse you of it? I said some of the people you're hanging out with. But the intention was, dude, I broke down on air like 3 weeks ago, and Lepo put it up and was laughing and was like, oh, he said I was freaking wasted. And I'm listening to this Truth Convoy person, which everybody seems to want to bash. Whoa, can I play this, Lori? And it'll take exactly 2 minutes of people making fun of this woman who you guys are talking about. You're all about the children. And here's Becky Dean making fun of someone who had a child murdered and thinking it's funny. Let's play this.
She never has any contact. She's not here about her daughter. Because drama.
Okay, can we stop there and at least acknowledge the fact that within the first 10 seconds,
Yeah,
she's always talking about a child? No, let me play this.
yeah, I'm just going to take your screen share
You know
off.
what? I think Lori needs to hear this to refresh her memory.
Yeah. I'm just going to take your screen share off. That's okay. Just continue.
I think Lori needs to refresh her memory.
She's here to cause drama.
Why did Becky Dean just mention a child within 10 seconds of being on, people? Here, let me play it again.
Truth Convoy brings her own daughter into it.
Who cares? This is Becky speaking on her own behalf, mentioning Truth Convoy's daughter within 10 seconds.
Truth Convoy's daughter, first off, was an adult.
Why? So what? She was a very young adult. Regardless.
But I'm just saying.
The first thing this woman does is, anyway, just listen to it.
She never has any content. She's not here.
Like Becky Dean has any content.
I'm not going to sit here and try to figure out what another person
I just want you to listen to this. It might trigger something.
And to take everyone's content.
I'm here to talk to you, Eric, not to listen to other people.
And
This is part of everything, though. This is someone who purposely.
No, I'm here to try to talk to you.
Well, I'm really here to protect the children, unlike these people who are pretending to protect the children. That's why I want to play this for you, because what Becky Dean does here is just a broken woman about having a kid murdered. How do you condone that?
I'm not condoning anything, but first off, Truth Convoy's daughter wasn't a child.
She was she was what, 20, 21? Okay.
She's not a child.
Baby. So it makes a difference what age they are if they lose a child. Come on, Lori.
No,
she came on and just bashed on
No, you're getting it
twisted. Of her losing her child.
You're getting it twisted. You're getting it twisted. You're getting it twisted. Can I talk?
Yeah, but this is only 1 minute, Lori. Can I play this?
Sure, go right ahead. You're gonna anyway.
I appreciate it, honestly.
Aww. Twiggled. Well, I'll let you know, Truth Convoy. I purposely typed in that chat because I knew you were watching. Oh.
To make fun of her losing I apologize, Lori. I thought like when my kid's 60, if I'm still alive, it's still my child, but I regressed.
Fell again. You know why? Because you have nothing better to do than to call people that you have a falling out with. I won't mention her name. Trailer trash. And talk about me and fake suicide. That's okay. I'm not twiggled. I'm not twiggled like you, Convoy. No. Not me. Me knows me don't know those people you talking about. Me just knows you making up fantasies in your poor little head. Oh, is Becky fighting back? Oh, Becky won't lay down anymore. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing.
Here it comes.
As I get home, use clothes and make some more rug carpets. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. She doing her quilt.
This is actually a person that you're choosing to freaking be friends with. Okay.
And then she heard it. She was watching. She was watching me hard. Oh, dude, Convoy. What you gonna do? Oh, is Becky standing up? Is she not acting right? Did she play with bad boys? Oh no. Becky play with bad boys? Oh.
I don't understand what I'm listening to here.
Yeah, because we're almost it was a little longer. My apologies.
Truth Convoy brings up everybody's deceased.
I agree, dude. She does, but what happens? there's a little
So Becky
But
brings up
right here, Lori.
your deceased daughter, and you have a problem with it. But
No,
it's
no, no.
okay for everybody else to pick on everybody else's deceased.
Dude, it's never cool to pick on people who lost children, but we didn't even get to the part. My bad. This is longer than I thought it was, but it's coming right here. It's coming right here. Here it comes.
Oh, Chicago can go in there. Numerous times. She's been in there numerous times. Yes, she has. She did it all the time. Yeah, poor thing, but nobody else can be. No, not with your convoy. Your convoy get mad. She gets wiggled when people stand up for themselves. Oh, she think it okay. They said people fake stuff and call people murderers. Oh, she think it okay to call out everybody, but nobody could call her out.
We're almost there.
Oh, because she's just here for one
Here we go.
reason. To connect. But she was a suicide to connect it to make it look like a murder. But none of us know each other. Oh, but she's so triggered. She finds the connections in her loony head. Oh, the Boot 4442 convoy. Oh, what we gonna do? What we gonna do to help her out? Let's send some new shorts. Yeah, we gonna go send some new shorts now. Okay, yeah, we gotta help her out. Because you know what? Becky get tired of it. Becky get tired of listening to her whining and her twittering. Becky feels sorry for her. Becky gotta help her. Becky gotta help her calm down. Yeah, so we go right now. We can go right now. Okay. In all seriousness.
That's cool. Making fun of somebody who lost a kid. That's all good. It's cool. It's all good.
Oh well, but it's okay for everybody else to mock and ridicule somebody else who's lost.
I've never. Nobody on the Sentinels ever mocked and ridiculed anybody who lost a child.
I'm not saying child. I'm saying anybody. Anybody who's lost anybody.
Lost anybody.
You know, it's one thing to lose somebody who dies or passes away from old age and you're expecting it, but to be a victim of something of a tragedy like a suicide or a murder, if you haven't walked in those shoes, you've got no business even giving an opinion.
Well, and that goes back to this Tamara Wolf character that just came on the scene out of nowhere after they started originally talking to Becky Dean and Mike Sorora. The first video she ever made coming at me was talking about Mike. So, nothing. Anyway, this woman.
All I know is the person that brought Tamara on, the person that brought Tamara to me was Brenda.
Well, you and I were co-hosts when she first came out against us. You remember that, correct? I mean,
no, we weren't co-hosts yet.
Yes, yeah, we were doing shows together, but we weren't complete co-hosts. But when this woman first came attacking,
because we went live.
But you remember, for her to say that either of us attacked her first is a complete lie.
Yeah. Okay. Then we completely.
How the hell do we know who this person is?
Well, we completely agree about that because, and I said that earlier when I was live, and I said it the other night. There was a video that I put out in March that I put out because of her attack on you and her attack on Truth Convoy. Correct. And I said, and that was in March. My game over video never came out until the end of May 23rd, which was 2.5 months after she originally attacked us.
And that's truth. That's 100% truth what you just said. But let's go back to when Tamara first came out attacking. Who had the station dedicated to slandering and attacking us? At that time, it was talking to Tamara Wolf. 2 people. I mean, we had this conversation. So yes. Tamara Wolf not only came out of nowhere attacking us, but just randomly happened to be speaking with Becky Dean and Mike. Come on.
But that wasn't where she originally came from. That's what I'm trying to say.
She was on. She was on a radio station, right?
I'm telling you, I told you how she got brought to me.
But she came out against us at the exact same time. These people were coming out against us. She was brought here by them.
I'm telling you, I know. I told you who she was brought by.
But she came after us out of nowhere. Did you know who she was before she came attacking us? Did you have any idea who Tamara Wolf was?
Absolutely not.
Neither did I. And she came out of nowhere attacking us at the same time that Becky, Dean, and Mike.
She came, but
it's the same. To her. She's like, yeah, Mike's so great. He makes such great music. And fuck you, Eric. You know what? If anybody's going to kill this family, it's going to be Eric. Remember? Right. I hope I'm triggering this stuff in your head. So why are you friends with these people? Is my point. When anybody with a freaking 2 brain cells to rub together can see what happened.
First off, I'm not friends with anybody.
Okay, you're not. You just bring them on your show to slander and attack me. Let's talk about my job being a hobby. By the way,
let's talk about me not having a job.
You don't have a job.
Yes, I do.
Well, show me your tax forms. Do you have a job?
Really? My tax forms? I pay taxes. I also have what is it called? Works in the compensation taken out. I work for a company. I work for Dave's company.
Okay. If you do, then great. Whatever that means. Now,
whatever that means. Who do you think does who do you think does all that paperwork that goes on with running a business?
Dude, I can take one of my dogs and say they work for my company because they help me. That means nothing.
Really means nothing.
I have a hobby. So please quantify that statement, how my job is a hobby. I can't wait for this one. It's like Becky Dean trying to say
I was mad.
Trainer.
What? I was mad.
Okay. You were mad.
What do you want me to say?
You're going to say complete false stuff because you're mad.
Because I mean, it was it was funny at the time. You had a hobby.
It was funny to lie and slander me.
There wasn't a lie and it wasn't slander.
It wasn't. So my job, my multiple jobs are hobbies then, correct?
Well, I mean, do you enjoy doing it? Yeah, it's your hobby.
Yeah, I love doing it.
Yep.
So because I love my job, it's a hobby.
Whatever. I mean, I don't even know why I said
I'm just repeating what you said.
Okay.
I do love my job, but how is loving your job a hobby? I'm so confused right now.
Okay, well, you're always confused. I mean, that's something that you always said.
You're always confused. I'm asking you a direct question. How is loving my job equate to being a hobby?
You know what, Eric? I said it. So what? Get over it.
It has nothing to do with it. I'm just asking you a question.
And I just answered it.
So you're saying you live on air lied?
I didn't lie. That was my opinion. That was what I said.
So in your opinion, the job, what I do, are hobbies?
It's not really work.
Because I love what I do.
I mean, really, is it work what you do? I mean, you what do you do? I mean, seriously, what do you do?
General manager of a major company.
Well, it seems like you're driving around an awful lot. You don't really look like
you're and I also personally train people and drive to their houses, multi-millionaire houses who want to train. Okay. Hey, but how is that a hobby? I'm still
and I drive around the country and I go to warehouses and I do paperwork for a company that is very lucrative, but
I never said you do that. What I'm asking you is why you said my job is a hobby.
Because I was mad.
Somehow I sit around all day while my wife works.
Because I was mad.
Okay, why do you say that? You're mad, you're going to say stuff you don't even mean. Is that what you're saying?
You say stuff that apparently you don't mean.
I never say stuff I
oh, okay. I get it.
Never.
Well, good for you.
Well, I'm just saying, when you're going to say that to people, I mean, I'm on Facebook. I have like over 5,000 Facebook friends. I have a huge business presence on there because I own a fitness company too. And when you say stuff like that, it hurts my business. It could hurt my business. See what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't think the 23 or 30 people that watch my videos anymore really care about your business.
Well, Laura, I would like you to ask yourself why there's only 23 or 30 watching.
Because I choose not to put this shit over on my main channel. That's why.
You choose to put nothing on your channel but you right now. I'm asking you to have hundreds of people watching. You have 20 or 30 people watching.
Because I choose not to because I choose to be on a channel that doesn't have views.
So,
why would I want
to? Hey, guys.
Why would I put shit over on a channel that's built up, that has 30,000
Guys, why are we debating over freaking jobs, right? Final thoughts. Laurie, you go first.
What, Jamie?
Why are we debating over jobs? Final thoughts. Laurie, you go first.
He just muted us out. Why did you mute us out, Jamie? That was not nice.
It's just not going anywhere. You're debating over jobs. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're just having an argument.
Okay.
I'm sorry this isn't going the way you guys want it to.
No, you know what? I thought for
This is great. This is great.
yes, I thought that was going very well for a little while.
You should really freaking metal.
Is this still, are we doing good for views for you guys? Are we doing good? Are we doing okay for you? I mean, I can't talk a little bit if you want me to.
Guys, stop. Lori, I want to do it for views. Why would I do it on a brand new stage?
I'm just saying, if you really cared about my friendship, if you really cared about us as two human beings, we wouldn't be doing this publicly. We'd be doing it privately.
About our friendship, you wouldn't have publicly made an address without even talking to us about leaving the Sentinels.
There you go. There we go.
A bunch of private, yeah. I've been very, very cordial.
Because I made a video. Because I made a rather nice video.
What, dude? There's so. If you're unable to see right now that I've held back so hard,
I've hurt your feelings, Eric, and I apologize.
No, it hurt my feelings. Oh my God, are you kidding me? What does that even mean? How did you hurt my feel? You hurt me like deep because I thought we were brothers and sister. Yes, but you didn't hurt my feelings. Jamie, myself, and Damien, we're still in shock about what's occurred with you.
Because I wanted to. Why?
You're rubbing on the same.
Because I wanted to. Because I wanted you guys to. How many times did I ask you guys, please don't go live. Please don't attack Tamara. Because you know who got it? You know who got it in the end? You know who got the video made about her? Me.
So this is all about that you got.
Yes. Yes. Right? This is what it's about.
Okay, I've been beat up as much as you or more.
Oh my God, no, you haven't.
Really? Or is it possible that I've been beat up more than you? I just don't go live and talk about it.
Of murder?
Listen, is it possible I've been beat up just as much? Let's just go just as much as you. I just don't go live and talk about it because I'm nobody's victim.
Where have you gotten beat up? Where have you
I had police show up at my house because of monograph at age 19. While you just like cowered in the corner. I have no idea what happened to you guys. And then you came back when the coast was clear. And then you got beat up again by him and ran away. I have no idea.
I don't run away. I don't run away from
you are the strongest women that I knew. And the Lori that I see now, I have no freaking clue even who you are right now.
Because the Lori you see now has gotten beaten down for the last year, and I can't do it.
You want to run to a bunch of people who are going to continue to beat you down? Are you kidding? I'm still the same guy I've always been. Never switch sides, straight ahead. And you're being used by these people because you are stronger than them. You are wiser than them. It's like you want to lead the flock. That's why you went to them or something. I have no idea.
I don't want to lead.
I don't know who you are.
I want to be left alone.
I have no idea who you are anymore, Lori. None. I'm telling you that.
I have no idea who I am anymore thanks to all of this.
Oh my God, let's get her off. Lori, you'll be all right? You'll figure it out. I know you will.
Whatever.
I know you will. I guarantee you will. And my apologies for a lot of things. A lot of freaking shit that I've said, being mean.
Can we just stop bashing each other, please?
I've always wanted that. It all started with you saying I'm leaving the Sentinels without even so much as a phone call, and then sharing private messages. This would have never happened if you didn't do that. Everybody wants to place blame all over the place. But let's face it, Lori, we were partners. We were broadcasting partners. We were together. And you just decided to leave without even telling me you were going to leave. and then shared a bunch of private messages. And I'm going, who is this person? Why would she do that? Why? And
Why
you know what?
Why don't you think about who was the first person to share private messages, and it wasn't me.
It doesn't matter who was the first person. The point is you did, and you were my freaking sister. I would have never done that to you, and you know it. So I'm
And yet you continue to do it. And yet you continue to do it, and you refuse.
You continue to do it, Lori.
Okay, let's talk about the private.
Comment underneath videos because videos continuously are made about me.
Let's talk about the private messages that you've shown that you haven't even shown at all. How about the one about the pictures? That wasn't addressed to you. That had nothing to do with you.
But why did you even start this up?
I answered the question.
What? What was the question?
The message that showed about the pictures that I said if you delete the pictures, why don't you tell the story behind that message?
I don't even know what message you're referring to.
Where I messaged and I said, if you don't sign the check, delete the messages, or I'll send the pictures or something.
Yeah, you know what? I found that just digging through messages.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Do you remember what that was about? Did you read?
No, I don't. I don't.
Did you? Why don't you scroll up? Were you talking about my safety? Where you said that you and Jeff Lehman, if I need your help, you'll come get me. Why don't you go up there?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Thank you for saying that once again. So Jeff Lehman and myself would come to your safety.
But why don't
how are these bad evil demons that you're
that message had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with anybody.
Right.
It had to do with Dave. It had to do with Dave. I caught Dave cheating on me. I caught Dave cheating on me, and I had pictures. Do you want to go there?
No.
You sure?
No. No way. I tried to warn you about this guy, but are you still with him right now?
Yes, I am.
Yep. Well, it should be noted that for Lori's safety, that this guy, anyway, I think people get what you just said. I think we should probably end the show, guys.
Any
But
final
if
words?
anything happens to Lori, we know who did it.
No, nothing's going to happen to me. No,
really?
It has nothing to do with that. Don't even go there, Eric, because you know that's not true.
I'm not going there. You just went there.
It was when I found out. No, is when. Can I talk? It was when I found out that he had cheated on me, and I had pictures of him that he cheated on me. And you guys said, because I was getting ready to leave, I said, I'm moving out. I'm leaving. And you said that you guys would come and get me if I needed you to. It had nothing to do with
come get you if you needed us to. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I was never unsafe with him. And I'm not unsafe with him now. He's not a violent person. He's never laid a hand on me. And everybody who's saying that I'm with somebody who abuses me, that was my ex. That was Mark Jones. And that was from 2007 until 2012.
And before that?
And before that, what?
You've been with abusive partners for your entire life.
Mark was my one and only.
All right. Okay.
All right, guys. Let's have a 2-minute roundup, and then we can talk in private. Laurie, you can go first.
Okay.
I'm done. I have nothing more to say.
Eric, you got 2 minutes, man, or we can end it right now. We can talk in private.
No, I'm good too.
Damien?
I'm all right, man.
And if anything happens to Lori, you know who to look for.
All right. This is now gone over 2 hours, so let's wrap it up. Till next time. See ya.